Waiting for something, Mr. MC. Okay. So my name is Dennis Gitonga, and I'm a sales and business development consultant in the field of frontier technologies. And what we call frontier technologies is, how many of you have heard about artificial intelligence? How many of you have heard about artificial intelligence, AI? So if you have not heard about AI, there is a company here called Proxima. So Proxima is one of the AI companies that is locally, that has been locally founded. And the founder, I can see that he's there. He can just say hi. Yes. So it's in the space of artificial intelligence here in Kenya, we actually appreciate companies that have been founded locally, and we are very proud to actually, a few months ago, that's when we launched the company. Was it June? Yes. So actually we met Mr. Liban at his launch. So we are very proud when young people are starting out companies, creating opportunities and solving problems. So I consult for businesses that are in that field, artificial intelligence and blockchain technology. That is very, I would say, congratulations to all those who are graduating. Those who are graduating from these computer application packages, QuickBooks, graphic design, and PC maintenance. Nasema hongera. I would also, we can clap for them. We can clap for these students of ours. And I personally have studied at the University of Nairobi School of Economics. I studied pure economics, and even part of the work that I do, I'm very fascinated by how economics, finance, and the technologies that come to solve financial problems and economic problems come about in this country and in the world as a whole. So today I would like to start with my profession, because mostly people consider me as a salesman. And that's how I introduce myself, that in the business that I do, I'm a salesman. And I would like to read a quote here, that the only thing you have in this world is what you can sell. And the funny thing is, you are a salesman and you don't know that. So everyone in this world is a salesman. Okay? And especially for the students who are going out, you have acquired a skill. You have acquired a skill today. Some are graphic design people, computer packages people, QuickBooks, PC maintenance. Na hiyo certificate ukiweka kwa nyumba, it has no benefit. So the day after tomorrow, the day after today, ama ukicelebrate kesho, the next question will be, sasa hii skill yenye niko nayo, what can I do with it? And the moment you ask yourself that question, you become a salesman. You will look for an opportunity to sell your skill, okay? And if you were to look at the world from the eyes of a salesman, this is what we usually do. We usually look for a problem that we can solve, okay? Or a creative way to actually solve a problem that is being solved. Unaona? So kuna shida yenye there is a current problem that has not been solved, and there is a problem that is being solved, and you can look at a better way to solve that problem. Because you are not the first person to graduate with computer packages, okay? You are not the first person to actually to actually solve the problem of PC maintenance. Kuna watu wana solve, si ndio? So if I had a skill like yours, I would ask myself, there is other people who are doing this, okay? But there is someone somewhere who, number one, doesn't have access, doesn't have as wide access to the kind of skill that you guys have. And we usually talk about you identify a specific market that you can attack, okay? So, for example, you people are coming out of college today. There are very, very many people who have been doing the kind of work that you are doing. And how do you stand out? How do you penetrate that market? How will you actually get out of this place and not get depressed that you are educated? Okay? How will you not get depressed because you are educated and you don't have something to do? And the thing is, you have to be creative. You have to be creative. And that comes with identifying exactly where you can very well fit. And one of the biggest opportunities that this country has is the number of startup companies that are happening. And a lot of startups give opportunities to people who are fresh out of college, and they give you internship opportunities. And this is the thing, fresh out of college, there is no experience that you're coming out of. So usitake kukua Bill Gates with your first paycheck, okay? That's a challenge that we are getting with a lot of young people. And my friend from Gallery can tell you that you find that he's in the art world. Unapata jamaa amechora his first art piece na amesema anataka kuuza $1 million. We've seen that, right? Yeah, you find that someone amechora piece yake ya kwanza na anataka kuuza $1 million. And the first thing that we can look for as young people is an opportunity to learn on the job. And the more we learn from the job, the better we become, and the better we are valued in terms of our skill set. So the other thing I would want to mention is that the importance of being excellent at what you do, okay? This world rewards excellence, okay? It doesn't matter the government in power. If you are a good plumber, the world will look for you. Sindio? Haya, if you are a good musician, yeah? Diamond ameuza less music kwa sababu UDA imeingia in power. No, he still sells his music. Okay? Let's take an example of the supermarkets. Okay? The supermarket, as long as people are buying milk every day in the morning, it doesn't matter the government in power. People will still get the problem that these guys are offering to solve. So if you are good at something, the world will look for you to solve a problem. So the principle of striving for excellence, it doesn't matter your ethnicity, okay? It doesn't matter your faith, okay? I'll give you a few examples. In Kenya, the Islamic community makes up 10%, about 10-11% of the population, okay? And from this community, the most important ministries in Kenya, number one is finance, number two is defense. And actually, they go hand in hand. The defense ministry and the finance ministry are the most important ministries in the country. And a gentleman called Adan Duale, yes, Adan Duale is the current CS for defense, right? Not because of his culture, not because of where he comes from. It's because he's good at what he does, okay? And that is from a community that is 10% of the population. So that is a good example here. In Africa, the richest man in Africa, his worldview comes from this community. Dangote is actually a practicing Islamic guy. And you find that actually there was the current in the 2023 Nobel Peace Prize Awards, a guy called Mwingi, he was called Mwingi Bewedi. He's a guy from Tunisia. He's the guy who won the Nobel Prize for chemistry in the world, and he's an Islamic guy from the country of Tunisia. So it doesn't matter which ethnicity you come from. It doesn't matter which community you come from. As long as you are good at something, the world will come looking for you. Okay? So we need to strive for excellence in what we are doing.